Hello everybody, this is Nuzcraft and welcome back to Monster Hunter World. Behind us we see the fruits of our labor, which is a captured pink Rathian, and today we're going to be doing something new. To be 100% honest, I have not spent a whole lot of time in Monster Hunter World. I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter 1 and a little bit of the Monster Hunter Rise demo for PC. Today, however, we're going to be heading out to the Everstream to continue our kind of story quest. We're going to follow the Admiral out of this direction on an expedition. This is going to kind of take us further into high rank, into a new area that is really cool.
You made it. On time, too. I like that.
Hey,
Sure you do, Admiral.
that's where we led Zora Magdaros out to sea.
Exactly. Come on, follow me.
And we get a little bit of a walk and
I
talk.
never introduced myself, did I? I'm the Admiral, the Commission's top dog. Of course, I leave the day-to-day stuff to the commander. I'm not much for being tied down, see? Anyway, I was chasing down this
Because you're an
monster when I stumbled upon
awful
this place
leader.
I'm about to show you.
What monster?
Nergigante.
Nergigante.
Magdaros vanished into the sea.
We actually kind of see this a lot
Disappeared, too.
in Monster Hunter
So I
World.
decided
The
to track it
Admiral
down.
and the
This is
Seeker
where it led me. A
are
gap in
both
the earth that was
first
partly
fleeters that
wrenched
like
open by
just
storm.
left.
Did you find Nergigante?
Like, we're not going to hang out with all of you
I
people.
expect to, and not far ahead. Yeah.
Hey, you can't tell me to hurry and then not let me run. Like, you're walking faster than I can. There we go. And this kind of gives us a hint of the area to come. We've got this like lava and these like really cool kind of hexagonal
This place is amazing.
rock
Look at the
formation.
streams.
These steam up here where we've got kind of like lava and water mixing together, which is
You feel it in your
really
bones,
cool.
right? Something is a stirring.
That's because the everstream is just pulsing with incredible amounts of energy. All those crazy tough monsters you tangled with, they must have come from deeper within.
Why?
From
What's
deeper
here?
within.
You'll see. Zora riled something up when it visited the New World. Something that runs deep. Got us to come to the New World. Nergigante, too.
This looks so good. This game is really, really nice to look at.
Well, now we'll find out what we're dealing with. Get ready. Things are about to move real fast.
Yes,
Here
sir.
we get to some crystal caves with these really cool crystal formations. And we start getting some gatherables. This is more like the map proper. Technically, that kind of pathway we followed is a part of this map, but we don't actually go there all that often.
We're almost there.
Some spider webs. Spider, spider, spider webs. I want this god bug.
Come on.
I want the god bug. Okay, I'm coming. Gosh, you walk so slow. Don't bonk your head. Walk real slowly. Oh, we can see some crystals. Look at that. Gigantic crystal.
Amazing.
I forgot that I had a mohawk. That's so funny. The Elder's Recess. So yes, this is a new map for us to explore. We've got these cool stone hexagonal
There's so many
pillar
loose crystals
things,
in here, you're likely to trip
lots
on
of
'em.
crystals.
Some of them are huge. How do they form?
Really big crystal.
Beats the heck out of me, but I'll tell you what. This place is sizzling with bioenergy. And that means the monsters around here are tougher than Nova crystals.
Admiral, there's something that's been bothering me.
Why didn't we bring any of the scientists
Why
around
was
here?
Zora Magdaros tunneling in here instead of simply dying in the Vale? Was something here luring it in?
It's a good question, Handler.
Who knows, kid? But we do have one clue. Nergigante.
He's a monster, not a clue.
Nergigante and Zora Magdaros. We've always seen them together. It must have had its own reason for coming.
And not just him either. Fact is, loads of powerful monsters have holed themselves up in here. We need to track them one by one.
Track down some monsters.
And maybe we might just find a pattern.
Right.
Of
My
course
little
I'm
cat,
ready. Now
his little
get ready.
space outfit.
You ready?
I'm ready. I still don't know why we didn't bring a scientist. You're all like talking about bioenergy and shit. Bring one of the researchers out here. First, we're gonna take a little stroll in the Elder's Recess. Then we're gonna study the monsters that live here. Lastly, we're gonna scout out Nergigante tracks. Easy, right? Stroll, study, scout. You ready? Yeah, of course you're ready. Time to move. Alright, so we need to find Nergigante by gathering its tracks, using scout flies. They will show up. The scout flies will show up blue because Nergigante is an Elder Dragon. We can also get research points by completing high rank quests. Okay,
It all makes
So-
sense now. Get those legs moving. You've got monster hunting to do.
you interrupted me. Okay, so this is an expedition, which means there's nothing in the supply box, and we need to cite all of the monsters in the Elder's Recess. We can also do a little bit of sightseeing. This is a really cool map. We've got this place up here. We can kind of go to the top of that. We can go over by the crystals. Here we can go down into the crystal caves, or we can go across over to what we call the slide. And we're gonna go across. Pick up some footprints here. And here we've got some Nergigante thorns.
There! Nergigante's trail!
So here, this sloped part is what I call the slide, because it's really easy to slide down. And here we're going to get introduced to a new monster. Bum bum bum. Uragon. Jay Leno, the Chin Man itself. So Uragon is super cool. We are not going to fight it. We are going to just keep on exploring. And hope that it leaves us alone. We will have, I think we'll have a mission to fight Uragon. We can fight Uragon later. We're going to crawl in here and grab a
I think we could build the camp here.
campsite.
Let's ask the head honchos.
So Uragon, as you kind of saw, can like roll around. It can turn into a wheel and roll around on its back. Very similar to Radabon. Uragon came first, so Radabon is kind of, play off of what Uragon does. And I think we saw Rotobot do some of the chin pounding stuff. We need some Carbolite, and I guess we need some Dragonite, so we might as well do some mining while we're here. While I've done this particular investigation before, and I've seen other people do this investigation, I don't remember where all of the monsters are, or which monsters they exactly are. So we can climb up here. I don't actually think there's one up here, but we can kind of take a look anyways. And we're gonna need to gather some bones. I think there's, yeah, brutal bones. We're gonna need some of those. I guess we need some quality bones for the mighty strong arm. Crystal Burst are some special slinger ammo. They are really good at causing kind of flinches. And I think they are among the best slinger ammo that you can get. I think technically I like slinger bombs a little bit more. And maybe piercing pods. Piercing pods do a lot of flinches too. So I think piercing pods and crystal burst and slinger bombs are about the best. As just like all around slinger ammo. The I don't remember what they're called, but the impact slinger ammo that you can get off monsters, slinger thorns, those are really good too. Okay, so we've got these crystals, and now we're like right next to the huge crystal. We're gonna go ahead and gather a couple of these barrels. There's one here, there's one over there. They've got these little like fossils in them. That's pretty good. That's like one of the rarer ones. It's not the super rare one, I don't think. Maybe it is the super rare one. Chill shrooms are important because they give us cool drinks, which we will need in this area. Right, is there a mining spot over here? It feels like there should be, but I don't know if there is. Ah, yes. So we can kind of see over here, this area is blocked off. It will get opened up to us as part of the story a little bit later. Got some footprints here. And so now we can actually go down into kind of some lava-y bits, or we can come this way into this crystal cave. Some fusium, there's some carbolite, some gajalakas, and now we're going to see a new monster. Ah, yes, I remember which one this is. Dodogama. A lot of people think Dodogama is pretty cute, and I tend to agree with them. His round eyes and chubbiness is generally kind of cute. We are once again going to leave Dodogama alone. Dodogama can shoot out fire. Hopefully we don't get hit by this too bad.
Nergigante has been here. We're on the right track.
Oof, 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 oof. That's okay. Oh no, we're stunned. I just want to gather some tracks. one of the really cool things about this area, and we'll see if we can do it, is you can drop rocks on the monsters, and it actually does a whole lot of damage. And so whenever you're fighting a monster in this area, you want to get the rocks. There's one right there, and then there's one right here. This one you can also drop, and it'll do a bunch of damage. So we are going to come down this way into one of the lava areas we just saw Uragon kind of go past. Just like we had the barrel deposits up top, we have these amber deposits down here. We have this lava explosion will go off occasionally, and if you can get a monster in it, you can do some continuous damage to them, which is pretty nice. This place where Uragon is where they'll just like chill out sometimes. It can be a good place to fight. It's not hot over there. You don't need the cool drink to keep from taking damage. We have one more monster. Oh, Uragon's coming back, so we need to get out of here. We have one more monster, and I know which one it is. It will hang out around here sometimes. This is like magma, like cooled magma sitting on top of a magma pit, right, with these like circles. Some footprints. Good deal. Got our amber deposit here, and I guess we've got some thorns.
What was Nergigante doing here? Well, what matters is we're hot on its tail.
Footprints. Okay, so we've got enough Nergigante stuff. We just need to find our third monster, and I think it's in this area. I think it'll give us our cutscene. No, what could it be? The ground is bubbling up hot. Maybe I go closer. Lavasiath. So, yeah, just get splashed by lava. You're good.
Did you find it? Then let's head back to Astera.
So Lavasiath is kind of a swimming wyvern, very similar to Gyrototus. Paracel Stone. Pretty similar to Gyrototus, but obviously instead of swimming in water, it swims in lava. It's kind of one of its gimmicks. Another gimmick that Lavasiath has, oh, a fire herb. What do we want to drop? Let's get rid of spiderwebs. Another interesting gimmick that Lavasiath has, I say it's interesting, not a lot of people really like it, but I don't know, like its shell will cool when it's out of the lava, and when it cools, it gets really hard. So your weapons will kind of start to bounce on it. But one way to counteract that is to actually bring a weapon that does fire damage doing fire damage will soften its shell, its hide. Yeah, we got some stuff to make an axe. That's good. Even though fire doesn't do a lot of damage to Lavasioth, you might actually get a damage increase with your weapon if you can't bring a fire weapon and keep softening its shell. Nitro shrooms, nitro shrooms. Good deal. And here we are. We are back by the giant crystal. And so, especially if you're like working in a group, we're gonna return from our expedition. You can have one person bring a fire weapon and do some fire damage to soften the shell, and then have everybody else bring like water or ice. Are probably good against Lavasioth. I'm not really sure. That we got wild chicken, grand foie gras, foie gras. I don't know how to say that. And Kaiser turkey. There's some meat ingredients. It's kind of funny that they were all meats. Oh, you're back. I have something urgent to tell you. I received quite a few unsettling reports from the field team that elder dragons are showing up across the regions. And these reports started pouring in around the same time you were out investigating the Elder's Recess. Elder dragons. That leads me to believe there's some connection to whatever Nergigante is up to.
You can do this!
I want you to keep looking into what that connection might be. I'll work from my end to gather more information about the Elder Dragons and determine the appropriate response.
I think we have enough data on Nergigante now. Want to report to ecological research?
Yeah, let's go report to ecological research. And then we'll go make our Elite Commission Axe 3. And there's been a Devil Joe sighting. So we might run into Devil Joe. I don't remember if I talked about it before, but Devil Joe is actually the first DLC monster for Monster Hunter World, and I think it's the only DLC monster that you can fight before beating the game. That might be incorrect, but that seems to be what I remember. It's a really cool monster. We'll definitely fight it eventually. Ah, there you are. I thought I should tell you. The Admiral asked us to study Nergigante, and study it we did. We'll put out a quest soon. In the meantime, there's something you should know. Based on the evidence you provided, we figured out what it feeds on. And that's elder dragons. Shocking, yes, but true. Nergigante feeds on elder dragons. It does explain why we only see Nergigante during elder crossings, and also why it hunted Zora Magdaros so relentlessly. There's only one way to classify a monster that can't be classified, and that's to toss it into the Elder Dragon pile. Anyway, I just thought you should know. The commander will fill you in on the rest. Good luck out in the field. That's all I've got to say. Now, what's on your mind? Okay, so now we need to go back, talk to the commander. I think it's funny that the ecologist talks about elder dragons as, like, the dragons that can't be classified. I think it's funny.
Over here.
Oh, it's you. I have some good news. I just received word from the ecological research team that they've pinpointed Nergigante's location. We've waited a long time for this day to come. Nergigante has been as much a riddle to us as the Elder Crossing itself. For years upon years, we and Nergigante have been eyeing the same prize from opposite shores. Studying our adversary could throw wide the door to the Elder Crossing's deepest mysteries.
Listen up.
I want all hunters to begin field work on Nergigante. Sign up for the quest and head for the Elder's Recess. We need to know everything about a target and how it lives. I know you won't let me down.
This Nergigante, the elder dragon that feeds on elder dragons.
Heck yeah! Fight us the flagship of the game, Nergigante. We're not going to do that today. We're just going to go... We're just going to go see if we can make a new weapon. It's kind of a boring episode. I apologize. I don't know. I liked exploring the Eldritch Recess. It's such a fun map. Alright, so we need to upgrade the Elite Commission Axe 3. With our Carbolite, Dragonite, and Dragon Vein ore. This will bring it up into Rarity 5. Yeah, we can equip it. What do we need for this? Fusium, Carbonite, Dragonite, Dragon Vein crystals. We'll add that to our wish list. And then we'll do a comparison. So we've got Magda Manus, which is 576 attack. Can we just do this? No, we can't. 576 green blast and minus 10% affinity versus 504. So 576, 504. This one has green sharpness and no affinity loss, as well as hidden thunder element. We won't be able to use that hidden thunder element, so we're probably just going to stick with Magda Manus. The blue sharp is kind of a big deal, but there's not enough of it there to really make a difference. And then the Hardbone Strong Arm is 576 as well, but it doesn't have the blast on it. So we're going to keep our weapon at... Oh, hold on. No. Diablo's Wall 1, 684 attack, minus 30% affinity. 576 with blast. We're gonna stick with the blast weapon for now. So we're gonna be fighting Nergigante, and with Nergigante, breaking parts is really important to doing well in that fight, and the extra blast procs can really help with that. Speaking of which, we don't have any decorations that we can set. Forge equipment. Is there any equipment that we can forge that will help with blast? Here's some interesting new armors. Critical I2 with Fusium, Nova Crystal, and Fire Cell. Faux Feline Alpha, Palico Rally 3. We don't want that. This ingot stuff might be a good option for us to start replacing some of our low rank. We have a low rank Tacit and low rank legs, and so upgrading these probably in our best interest. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'll probably just go ahead and do that. Defense boost. And that gives us an extra slot that we can or cannot use. Then, okay, and so then the chest piece that we have has blast attack on it. But if we wanted to, we could get blast attack on the Zora helm. I don't know that we need to do that. Okay, so we should be all ready for Nergigante. So there's a charm. So we have the defense charm. I kind of like the idea of doing a blast charm. We can't do it though. We can do like an attack charm or health boost charm. Defense charm is fine, I guess. Fortified Charm. Actually, the Critical Eye Charm is one that we'll definitely want to get eventually. This is like the one you use in the end game. What else is on here? Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be just fine. So you can look forward to that. So this time we just did a little bit of exploring, and then next time we will take on Nergigante. That's gonna be it for me. I don't know how to do an outro anymore, apparently. Have a wonderful day. We'll catch you next time.